How's it going, everybody? No music today. No intro. We're gonna do something a little different. We're just gonna talk about kind of what's been going on and see if anybody relates. This isn't gonna be a dark episode. It's gonna be a little deep, a little thought-provoking. Introspective maybe, but it's gonna be solution-based. Because we live in the solution today, not the problem. But as I was walking around the mall today. I like to go to the mall sometimes when it's raining out. Just walk around. Does anybody else like to do that? I don't know. I don't buy anything. I just walk around, and I was in there, and I was just like, man, this place is bumming me out. I don't know. The malls today. Amazon is the mall now, right? We all just go online. And that's basically the metaphor for today's episode is how disconnected we've become as a society. You go in the mall now, no one's there, no one's working. You have a couple people working still. It's like you got the guy in Foot Locker with the referee jersey on. You got the young lady over here at Auntie Anne's slinging pretzels. It's all still there a little bit on the outside. You can see the jersey. You can see the referee shirt. But internally, inside, like, things do not feel the same as they did in 2020. That's what I wanted to talk about. People seem more distant and less connected as they were. And, we've all been on our phones for over 10 years, but lately it feels that we live on our phones now. Used to go in neighborhoods and drive by and see like bicycles on the yard. There was kids playing nearby, throwing the football, whatever. You don't see that no more, man. My friend's, stepson doesn't leave the house. And, so I don't know. You just walk around the mall and like, this used to be something, man. Kids used to fucking... Dude, I used to go to the mall, Carolina Place, just fucking hang out for like 8 hours, dude. Go to like Hot Topic and Spencer's, have a blast. You don't see that anymore, man. Everybody's playing fucking Fortnite now. And, consumerism. There's always been commercials, There's that thing, sex sells. It does. That's what one of my first bosses told me when I was busting tables. That's why he had a cute little hostess girl at the front, because sex sells. It does. You see these commercials for Prudential or fucking Hyundai, whatever the fuck. It's just a hot girl, driving the damn thing. Things are more woke now, yes. They're not showing as much skin as they used to. Commercials used to be good, though. People used to talk about commercials. Remember the fucking Super Bowl commercials back in like 99? What's that? Or like the Budweiser. Was that the Budweiser one? Yeah. Yo, pick up the phone. What's that? Those were fucking... Yeah, man. And then like Hardee's. I don't know if you remember this, but like you used to be able to jerk off to a Hardee's commercial. Because the girl in it was just so hot. Is it fucking... Brooklyn Decker or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, but sex still sells, and feel a little bit disgusted by modern culture. I'm a capitalist. I'll be the first to admit it. I like buying things. I like shiny things, as you can see, right? If you're watching the video, I like shiny things, But I'm part of the rat race. I work a 9 to 5 I hate. Anybody else, But yeah, I don't know. Like, that kind of bums me out. Consumerism, sex selling, sex sells, whatever. Dating. Dating has been harder now than it's ever been. You got these apps. Most people are just swiping for validation, no intention to meet you in person. You know, I don't know, man. Ever since 2020, like, community connection has just seemed to be lost. And, you know, it's just, it's kind of the way it seems for me. And you know what to do about that? There's things to do about that. Obviously, there's a lot of things that are more expensive now. And, you know, that's not helping at all, obviously. And, you know, it's cheaper to go to, you know, a taco truck that sells half decent food than go to McD's. It's $12 for shit that's not even food. So, used to be able to fucking go to the drive-thru, $3, McDouble fry Coke, done. Send it. Now you want those three things, it's like $9. I mean, it's a lot. So, you know, that's not helping. You know, people aren't as connected as they were. They're not going out. They're not doing things. Not seeing people as much, unless you're going to get bombed and go to a fucking show. I am one of the lucky ones. I'm one of the more fortunate ones. I have a group of people with whom I meet with multiple days a week, talk about, you know, life. So I'm one of the lucky ones. I have free group therapy. You know, you have oxytocin released in the brain. Not to sound like one of those Andrew Huberman tards, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, because I think a lot more people now are suffering from anxiety and depression and loneliness and whatever. So, you know, one of my remedies for that is the groups I go to. Not everybody has that. I get that. You know, you have these things like BetterHelp, which is online therapy. I don't want to Zoom call a grad student in Ohio and tell her about my problems while she's sitting there petting her cat and going, okay, interesting. You need therapy, go to therapy, go fucking drive in your car and go see somebody, dude. But no, I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying, and that is better than doing nothing, obviously. There's way worse things you can pull up on your computer. So, you know, yeah, there's some other, you know, like I said, I want to focus on the solution, but, you know, things just seem off. They do. Things seem more off than they were. Doesn't feel like the universe is in balance or whatever. It feels like we're living in like a twilight zone. And, yeah, community connection seems lost. What else? You know, people can't even afford to buy houses. You know, I mean, that you can. There's people out there that can afford these things. And then there's people that aren't. You know, there's people who haven't worked a day in their life and they're my age and they have a trust fund they get every month. This podcast is not for you. You see? This is for the people who have suffered and been through some shit. And, you know, those people. Because let's be honest, the people who can afford therapy have lived very nice lives. Not to steal Tim Dillon's bit, but he's the greatest podcaster of all time. I mean, he said that. It's so true. It's true. You know, what I get to do is free. Multiple days a week whenever I want to do it. It rules. It's awesome. I'm never going to stop doing it. I'm so grateful for it. You know, because people that have the anxiety and depression, those are the, you know, chemical imbalances in your brain. So, you know, when you go to group therapy, oxytocin is released. This ain't Huberman, but I can get on that scientific status, you know. Exercise, dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, you know. I do love exercise in all forms. Talked about it ad nauseum. And then there's the spiritual work, you know, there's the meditation, the breathing, the breath work, the prayer, reading, whatever. Being of service to your fellows. You don't have to go fucking volunteer at a homeless shelter, which would be great if you did, but it could be literally as small as opening the door for somebody, waving at a stranger, smiling, calling a friend, seeing how they're doing. Doesn't have to be this whole thing. So, we start small, we build up, and, yeah, so I don't know, just like things haven't really felt as they did in 2020 or before then. And, obviously there's two ways I can go about doing it. Is one, I can be a miser and be all morose about it and just be like wailing at the state of the nations, But what does that do? That just puts fucking fire to the flame, fuel to the flame, fire to the fuel to the flame, fire, flame. Or you can use your 9-to-5 you hate to build a better life and to find something you want to do. You can get out of the house. I'm talking to myself here. I'm not giving unsolicited advice because those people fucking suck. I'm just saying what I do, what I'm doing works for me. Because, although I do see that the world is not the same and things are fucked and it's hard, I'm not just going to have a pity party. Because that's like the old saying, pour me another drink, basically, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. Just getting out of the house when I don't want to, getting out of my sweatpants and putting on some gym shorts and going to fucking move weight around, or ride your bike, or fucking run, or go in the sauna and do a cold plunge. No, this isn't the Joe Rogan podcast. This is just, I'm speaking from experience. Not to sound cringe, but I've been doing cold plunges way before Joe Rogan ever fucking talked about them. I did learn about them in 2015. Just saying. From a therapist, by the way. Yep, that's right. So, yeah, man, I've been on that game for a while. The sauna, I love it. It fucking, your heart rate gets up to like 130. Then you get in that fucking 48 degrees water. It does something. I don't know what it does, but I feel closer to God when I do it. Honestly. Higher power. Moses. Nah, the Jews are onto something, man. I like what they're doing. I do, man. I really do. Their religion is very sacred. There's Shabbat and the praying where they can move back and forth, and the kosher diets, and I like it. It's cool. It's awesome. Just like the Catholics, it's very sacred. Their religious practices, very holy. The Muslims got something going on over there with their fucking 27 prostrations a day, Organized really, not really for me. Tried that route. Maybe I'll try it again one day. I don't know. We're just here for today. There's definitely something going on there. It's not for me. I'm not really a non-secular guy who believes in a monotheistic person, place, or deity. I like it all, man. Give me the fucking... I like the book, the Bhagavad Gita, about Krishna. I also like the Bible. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, I will give you rest. It's a great quote, Matthew fucking something. And then the other one, Romans something or another, is like, do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Because the pattern of this world is the consumerism and the sex sells, the commercialism, and the new car and the fucking hot girl, and so every day I try not to be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. So I don't know, whatever, fuck. That's it, man, because I got to live in the solution. If I don't live in the solution, the problem will just persist and will get bigger and bigger and bigger. So are things harder or worse than they were in 2020? Sure, I see it. I see it every day. I see people not connecting, people on their phones, people are afraid to talk to each other. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Should she like me? I see it all the time. I'm in it. I'm doing it. I'm part of it. I'm not just gonna go wallow in it though. I'm gonna try to get out there and fucking, fuck it, dude. Go on the Meetup app. Go to Run Club. That's free. Go to fucking, I did that. It's fun. Tons of things you can do. Pick up volleyball, the fucking whatever. you know, chess club. I don't know. There's thing. It takes effort. Okay. The shortest answer is doing the thing. Nick S. Getting married soon, my dude. Yeah. That's it though. That's what it's about, man. You know, can't really sit in this fucking pity party. And now I'm just kind of sound like a broken record. So, living in the, if you got one foot in the past, one foot in the future, you're pissing all over the present, my dude. That's the goal. Sit there in silence, listen to your breath, pay attention to your breath, close your eyes, be in the present, be here now. That's it's pretty much the gist of it, dude. It's like being in the moment, because most things are fear based, right? Most defects I act out on, the compulsive, the lust, the self-hating, the negative thinking, it's all fear-based. You're not in the present when I'm doing it. I'm not here. I'm not rooted in now. I'm always somewhere else. So when I sit quietly with your spine erect, fucking just breathing and paying attention to it and watching it come and watching it go and not holding on to the highs or the lows. You have the spirit dancing in the unknown. You let it move your soul. I did not write that. It's Trevor Hall. Dude, I'm just stealing jokes, not stealing content, stealing lyrics, stealing jokes, stealing fucking Instagram quotes. We're just out here being a fucking thief. This was the Thievery Corporation episode, I guess, man. But yeah, so there's a solution, Contact your loved ones, do some hobbies, use your 9 to 5 to get something better. Be kind to each other, and we'll all see it through. We'll get there. We're all just walking each other home. That's Ram Dass. That's also another quote I stole. It's thundering and lightning. It's good ambiance for the episode here. And with that, I think we're going to go do some stand-up comedy open mic. What do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah? All right. Cool. Well, take it easy, guys, and goodbye.